Theorem 10.15, segments of secants theorem. This theorem tells us that if two secant segments share the same endpoint, outside a circle, then the product of the lengths of one secant and its external segment equal the product of the lengths of the other secant segment and its external segment. All right, this seems very complicated and kind of obscure, but it will make more sense with a drawing. So what we get is we want to see two secants with a similar shared endpoint outside of the circle. We'll label these A, B, C, D, E. What this theorem tells us is that if we have this case with these two secants and their shared endpoint, then the length of the entire secant, AC, multiplied by the length of this segment that's outside of the circle, AB, will equal the length of the entire second secant, AE, multiplied by the part of that second secant that's outside of the circle, AD. And thus, there we go. And so that's how we end up with that AC times AB equals AE times AD. But let's try an example problem. In the example below, find the value of x. So we see here we have two secants. They both cross our circle twice. And we have the shared endpoint, which means we can use the theorem we just learned. Try it on your own first, pause the video, and resume when you're ready to check your solution. So what we want to do is first pull out the lengths of the full segments. For the top secant, we have 9, and then for the bottom secant, we have x plus 3. We then want to focus on the parts of the secant that are outside of our circle. So for our top secant, we have 4, and for our bottom secant, we have 3. Now that we have the equation, the rest is just algebra. We see that 9 times 4 is 36. Over here, we can distribute our 3. We get 3x plus 9. We can subtract 9 from both sides. So we get 27 equals 3x. Divide by 3. And we find that x equals 27.